For my adaptation project, I made a one-handed cutting board. The cutting board could be used for a hemiplegic or stroke patients. First, I took 3 2.5-inch nails and with an electric screwdriver, I screwed them through the bottom of the board. These nails were going to be used to cut things like fruits and vegetables with one hand. Next, I applied shelf liner to the bottom of the board. The shelf liner was going to help with stabilization, since you might not have that helper hand when cutting other objects. I then took 4 2.5-inch nails and I screwed 2 to the side of the board and 2 on top of the board. The idea was to take a rubber band and stretch the rubber band from the side nail to the one perpendicular. The idea was to cut cucumbers and lettuce. A piece of wood was then sawed in half and hot glue gun to the edge of the board. Each piece of wood was approximately 6 inches. The wood was used as a barrier for when putting together a sandwich, spreading cream cheese on a bagel, or spreading condiments on a piece of bread. Lastly, I purchased 4 glass bowls and I traced them onto the cutting board with a pencil. This way, 4 holes could be cut into the cutting board to help with organization and spatial awareness. Now it's time to put this cutting board to use. First, I'm going to take a tomato and I'm going to put it on the prongs. Cutting the tomato into smaller pieces, I'm going to slide them into the side bowls, like we said, for convenience sake and also for spatial awareness. Next, I'm going to take a cucumber and place it horizontal to the board. Depending on the size of the object will depend on the rubber band that you use according to its tension and how much you need it to give. Again, cutting the cucumbers and sliding them into the bowl. Next, I'm going to take a pepper, place it on the prongs, and cut into smaller pieces. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is switch out the cucumber with some lettuce. Place it again horizontal with the rubber bands. And cut the lettuce into tiny pieces. Sliding it into the bowl. Last, I'm going to take a taco shell, place it in that barrier, add in some rice that I prepared and meat, taking a tomato, a cucumber, some peppers, and lettuce. And now you're ready to enjoy your meal.